What is going on, guys? We're back with another video. Today, we're in our Chicago Bears franchise. It is the championship round. We beat the Giants with a score of 38-28. We had a 35-point first half. We played it really casually, really conservatively, tried to run the clock down, and we came away with like a 17-point victory, but we simmed it out and got a little unlucky. But obviously, nothing too troublesome there. Jordan Howard comes back from injury. We haven't seen him in, I don't even know, probably a good 5 games, I think. But he's back. He had 1,000 yards on the season, even without playing the entirety of it. He was honestly headed for a historic season. Unfortunately, that could not come to play because of that injury. We also have Tariq Cohen out for the rest of the season. No questions asked, not having a chance. Leonard Floyd was player of the week with 2 sacks. Jay Ajayi, I believe, on the Eagles with a player of the week as well. So here we are going against the 90 overall Eagles. Yes, they are, of course. This could be a snowy game. And this is a snowy game. The atmosphere is insane. The lighting, the snow, both teams, they're very used to this situation. Roquan Smith and company. Who's going to have the better game? Loving the fact that Jordan Howard's back. Hopefully he can stay healthy this time. He's had a little bit of injury issues over his last few seasons with us. Baltimore and Houston on the other side. I would not like to face either of them. However, I kind of want to face one of them. Otherwise, that means we're not in it. Philadelphia, they're obviously wanting to represent the NFC once again. Not too far removed from their last one. Very unfortunate for us. That's who we have to play. Carson Wentz, of course, is their starter, and we will be kicking the ball first. Houston is also making the Super Bowl. Not their first trip. Won't be their last. Kicking the ball off into this weather. Boy, is this going to be a nightmare, but it's also super fun. Of course, like we said, Carson Wentz, the quarterback of the Eagles. How was his season? 41 touchdowns, 6 picks, 4,154 yards, almost an MVP himself. Top 3 caliber guy. It's going to be a tough one. Did not see how he played last week. I'm assuming a 12-3-1 record was a playoff bye week. If I'm not mistaken. Jay Ajayi, of course. Here we go. Give me a rough start. He has got someone wide open, and he takes the other look. Goddard is still going down to the 47-yard line for a 22-yard gain. I thought he was going to go left, so I kind of pulled off there. Here goes that running game. Maybe not. Mac busting away, and look who it is. It's Knox. Oh, my Lord. The last time we were excited about a Knox-named guy making a play was back with Johnny Knox. I don't know if anyone remembers him, but he was starting to make a name for himself for the Bears, but unfortunately that injury was brutal. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if he can't walk at this point. And, oh, my Lord, Alshon Jeffrey, the ex-Bears player, catches a long one for 47 yards. Trevor Williams just barely behind in pursuit up the middle. And look who it is. My boy Knox. He's all of a sudden my boy because he made a good play. Spoiler alert, if you make a good play, you're my boy. Okay? So keep it up, Knox, and you could be an honorary my boy forever. Which isn't really the definition of honorary. Mac dropping back in coverage. Smart look. And that should have been intercepted. Who was the drop? Was that Eddie Jackson? He's never known for dropping the ball. Jordan Howard, how we have missed you, my man. Stretch to the outside. Not really a lot to work with there. He loses 2 yards in his very first run. A nice welcome back party. Not even close. They have the same amount of effort no matter who's there. And look at Nash. Easy first down for him. The legs are fresh. Really haven't used him too much. Howard with another stretch look. And he's got a little bit of time, a little bit of room this time. Fights his way for a 9-ish yard gain. 2nd and 1. Counter play. In some trouble. Was about to take the DT, but he got double teamed there. If every audible wasn't a counter play, I'd probably run the ball again. But it is a counter play. We're going to run. I was going to wait for Howard, but Nash actually outruns Howard for another huge first down. Play like this probably isn't super high percentage, but Hughes is deceptively fast. And he just barely can't get the edge. That linebacker's also deceptively fast, in case you were wondering. I actually don't know. I just want an excuse. Breida is in. Man had a great last week performance, but obviously not good enough to overtake a healthy Howard. Anthony Miller actually catches the ball over the middle. Only 10 yards through the air so far. We're still playing very cautiously. We're going to play it as safe as we can. We're going to run right up the middle again. We really never utilize Nash's legs. And so far, he's almost got half of his way to 100. It's a weapon that's there, and we just don't utilize it much. They're probably not expecting it. I wouldn't. I'd be weary of it, but I wouldn't expect it. You know, we definitely don't use it to our advantage as much as we probably should. 3rd and 8, got a couple of out routes. Taking the outside, and oh my lord, Mike Evans is a beast. Sometimes you just have to take the risk, and it was worth it. To the 1 to get into the end zone, and he can't. Man, that number 56 guy, I believe, killing it. Howard can't fall in. He makes a man miss, but he's still short. Here we go again. 3rd time the charm, hopefully. Pitch to the left. We've got tight ends. And this time he is in. You got to stick with it. Howard statistically poured this game. But it's early, and we got the touchdown anyway. So they, contrary to us, are getting down the field very quickly. This is something we're not used to seeing either. They just have these big chunk plays that they hit. But it is a 3rd down. Can't get off the line. No pressure whatsoever. Wentz has all day, and it's a coverage sack by Floyd. I think Floyd got there just in time as Jay Ajayi got open last second. There's a bit of wind this game, so you're not going to expect a free kick here. This could just get taken. And Peppers can't get it. The wind is harsh, but he gets it in there and playing the conservative route, but also only down 1. The offense has moved very gingerly. No question about it. Definitely not a confident bunch at this point. Get another touchdown. That could change. Howard really nowhere to go. Slips away, and that is not a good move. I was going to go over the middle, and I couldn't get it. We're going to get taken down for a loss of 12 on the play. Stepping up into it. It's a little overthrown. Hughes, I'd like to see him dive for that, but that's unfortunate. I think we had an opportunity there. Getting them to the 43 is honestly a blessing. It's a really lucky kick, if we're being honest. Mack off the edge. Mack can't catch him, and all of that goes out the window as Jay gets past midfield. It's just been a real slow, sluggish defensive battle, and I would hate to lose a defensive battle. And we had a look. Throws it away smartly there. Lots of pressure on him. Wentz over 100 yards. I don't even think our offense has 100 yet. But so far, offense really not showing up in this one. And that's a bad look by us, and he slips away with a spin move. Nelson actually knocks us off our feet with that move. And when I mean bring the house, we're literally bringing the house. And there goes Jabril with the clutchest tackle of the game so far. Maybe even the tackle of the game. Takes him out of field goal range. And more importantly, they had looks open. But he had to hesitate, and Jabril gets there just in time. An insane weather kick. And there are multiple referees on the field because they couldn't believe what they were seeing either. And this is probably not a great decision, but we are going to try to return it. And Jake Elliott is potentially the greatest speeded kicker of all time. Who's this? Carlson, the big man. Really never got to set his feet after catching the ball, so even though he's huge, gets taken out very easily there. As much as he's huge, if you can't get the, if you can't, secure the catch quick enough, you're going to be off balance because you're not going to be focused. And what a risky call with Howard struggling on the ground. 3rd and 3. They just had no idea that was coming. And, I mean, they shouldn't have. Looking to pass this time, though. To the outside. Mike Evans not going to hold on to that one. Going to go with the screen. It'd be nice to get a free play, but obviously that's not going to happen. Howard, great plays. Not much he can do. The throw was a little wide. The blocker's never really set up. He had 2 guys to beat. Inside, it's risky to the 48-yard line. If there was more time on the clock, I think you go for this. But up 1 in a very tight defensive battle, I think you got to punt. Most importantly, it's only a minute and a half. And that was almost blocked. And that's such a good punt, but we can't get down there. With how long that took, you thought we could have got there. Perfectly locked down in the press. He's about to slip, and Mack gets a coverage sack. With that sack, You got to call a timeout. It's a 3rd and 23. This is going to be a conservative call. Maybe we get a block. Who knows? Both teams understand the scenario here. It's not a pretty game, but you got to play your percentages. And Darren Lee plays his percentage. Great coverage play there. Taking your lanes. Could just be, a first down shot. You wouldn't really expect somebody to take a shot on the very first play, which is why I think it's the most deadly play to do it on. And we can't get the block. Nash does his best job, but nobody picks up the second guy. This is probably a dead drive already. I did not mean to do that, but Mike Evans is a god. We're going to hurry up to the line because I can't waste a timeout here. Maybe not. Shaheen. And I don't know what happened there, but it's going to be a punt. I honestly was looking downfield at the safety. I didn't even see what happened. It was behind him. Damn. Shaheen never adjusted to it because it was so poorly thrown. We led him, but the ball clearly did not get led. Obviously, he should react to that, and he just doesn't. But if you like the 2019 Super Bowl, 2018-2019 Super Bowl, you like this game. 6-7 in the first half. We're primed for a nice one of 14-12. But I think we do need to play a little bit more risky. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot. A little bit. Throw the ball a little bit more. Even if it's short little throws, we got to throw it more. Right up the middle, 2nd and 2. I mean, Howard, what can you really do there? They blew the whistle a little early. Howard broke that for the first. Do we go back to Howard again? It's been a strugglesome one, but surely we get a couple of blocks, right? Finally, but not really. We barely get it. 13 for 17. This has been rough. Breida one to beat, spins him, but once again, nowhere to go, just like Howard. So, first play experiment failed. Burton is my look. Great throw for once. Burton lowering the shoulder, protecting that ball. Exactly what we need to do in this situation. He finds a lane inside. Can't break the tackle. That's a play you like to think. If Howard was in, he runs right through him. Good blocking, but Breida gets out there. User juke. It's about 4 yards. 3 for 11. And we pegged it. We pegged it last week. We had a great rushing attack. We knew their front wasn't super great for defending the ground. And we came into this week worrying about it. And there's a slip. Burton recovers, though. Great recovery. Holds on to the 15. We really need a touchdown. Like, desperately. But also can't turn it over. Anthony Miller over the middle. Holds on for the score. Who else but Anthony? Drops so many wide open catches. Holds on to a very important one. And we are going to take the 8-point lead. 3rd and 3. I don't know if they're going to look to the ground. If they run it all the way across left, they could have a look. Knox gets hammered. It's picked off by Darren Lee. And we have a turnover. Darren Lee played that almost perfectly. And I think this is the perfect time to take a shot downfield. You look at this situation, you think we're going to just take this. Anthony Miller, what a dime. Anthony's fast, but not fast enough. Takes us down to the 26. Now we're opening them up a little bit. Up the middle. Breida gets the first down. Nice stuff. I can't exactly blame it on Howard, but it's just working with Breida, so we're just going to keep going with it. Why not? If it's working, why break it? And there he goes. Another first down to the 4. Fullback takes a handoff. Fullback in for the score. My man. That's Copa. Look at him. Look at Copa. Just taking the line in there. Finally breaking down that ferocious pass rush. And showing them we can run the ball. You just got to give us time. Huge 3rd and 11 after the Leonard Floyd coverage sack. Going off the edge. There's pressure. Over the middle. What a find by Wentz. And Aguilar is down to the 32. It looked like Trevor Williams was supposed to be over there, and he kind of like blitzed. I don't know if him and Amos got confused. Well, I don't know what happened there, but the play definitely broke down, and huge play by Wentz to just go to the left, knowing it would have been harder for us to rush. Great conversion for them. The game's not over. Over the middle, what a throw, and an even better catch. Mack pushes through, but Wentz gets away. But Knox catches him before he crosses the line for the 2nd sack. Honestly, potentially tying or better his sacks on the season. I don't know what the hell has gotten into him, but I love it. Don't stop. It's a 5 wide. We might have to drop back with Mack. Depends on how well we're doing with the offensive lineman here. We get an insta rush. They throw it early. Hankins gets involved. Decent gain of about 7, though. We're going to use their knocks this time. Under pressure to the outside. What a find! Down to the 2. Under pressure. Wentz delivers again. However, here they are at the goal line. We can't bring them in. No one's communicating. To the outside, he's open. Back of the end zone, he's open, and he finds him. Manning just desperate to try and recover for the outside that was wide. Leaves his assignment. Wentz is playing masterfully here. Call timeout? I don't know what I'm talking about. Waste the time. Great block by Anthony Miller. That was the plan. Came in a little bit too short, Mike Evans did, but still gets the conversion. Coming across. Get that block. He doesn't, but Nash gets hammered. I think that may be a first down. Handing right off the middle, and Howard, once again, wide open blocks. Can't get through. 3rd and 9. But he's going to look here. Got a couple of guys going deep. We have Mike Evans on the outside. I'd like to see Mike Evans come to the inside, though, so I have a little bit to work with here. Quite what I wanted, but it's okay. It's a risky one. Swats the ball. And maybe had Howard on the inside. Maybe should have waited. I didn't like the looks. And we're up by 8, but they do get the ball here. He's got the running back open. He's going to take a shot. Amos just swat this. Good play. Can't risk the pick there, especially with Amos. He knows his game. Carson Wentz got them cojones, I'll tell you. Underneath, he's wide open. The tight end's wide open. I think we made a decent play, all things considered. I'm going to bring up Amos because this could be a run. Over the middle to the outside. He's wide open. Alshon to the 42-yard line. I do remember playing the Eagles early in the season. I think Alshon killed us, if I'm not mistaken. Mack getting a bit free. Gets double-teamed, though. And there goes Freeman. Almost getting out of bounds. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time for them. Okay, Roquan, it's time to make a big play. Knocks on the inside. He gets beat. 1st and 10. Amos comes up, but it's honestly worse than letting up the first down. Balance not ready. To the outside. That's a great throw. First down. I mean, we've got perfect coverage. They're going to throw this away. Smart call. Minute 27, 26-yard line. 3 timeouts. Plenty of downs. Drop us back a little bit. A little bit. Not a lot. Drop us in a little bit of coverage. Man up the running back. Inside. Doesn't have anywhere to go. The running back gets open even when he's manned up. Jesus, please. Mack is in trouble. He can't get off the line to the outside. And there's a miscommunication there as Wentz probably had him for a first down. It's 4th and 2. Would you risk it with a run up the middle with a Jay Ajayi? They're going to do it, and he's stuffed. Even without Roquan there, Jonathan Hankins saw it coming too. All it takes is 3 runs for the first down, and we win the game. Breida has a look to the left. Breida doesn't even need the look to the left. And Breida's gone. We're on to the Super Bowl. He finds the lane and scores. The man has been one hell of a story. Not the same, but so close to the James Stark story. What a damn play. What a play. They don't want to give up. Why would you? Game's not over. Wentz to the left side. Wentz is going to run. He's smart to get out of bounds, but he doesn't. God, we don't have to play the Eagles in the Super Bowl. That'd be a little scary. Mack trying to work the double team. Can't do it. Over the middle, Aguilar slips away. Lots of clock being wasted. They waste their last time out. Mack on the defensive line. Mack a little late off the edge. Corner shot. Amos gets the pick. Tries to fall down. They're going to try to strip the ball. They can't get it away. And we win the game. As with most teams, we're too much for them in crunch time. Breida with a huge run. The best running performance of the game, easily on our team. Mack had a bit of success for once. Very happy with the pass rush this game, can't lie. There's a couple of plays where we just couldn't get anything going. The coverage just, that obviously broke down after time. But overall, the pass rush is a lot better than normal games. Rushing yards carried us again, rushing game. But, Nash was a part of that a little bit. And Breida with a huge run. Really not consistent rushing success. But obviously that is what, in the long run, won us the game. Nash did have the better game. Technically, it was a lot more accurate, but he just didn't throw 2 picks. Howard, 14 for 20. Didn't work out for him. 8 for 108 for Breida. Very good stuff. We had 3 rushing touchdowns. That's pretty good. Fullback got involved with it. Alshon Jeffrey had a good game. We really didn't have any wide receivers that did well, or just receivers in general. Sack totals, Knox and Floyd with 2 each. Peppers with 1. Mack had 1. Mack had a lot of pressures in that game, though. Amos and Lee with picks. Jake Elliott missed a kick. James Daniels with an upgrade. Very high confidence. He's +4 confidence. It's crazy stuff. He's only got quick dev, but he's so young. Beastly as hell. Look at that. I mean, he's just a pass blocking god. Strength's a little low, though. Probably going to start working on that power. But hey, we won the Super Bowl. On to the Pro Bowl. Let's see who made the Pro Bowl. Like, how many of our guys made it? So, Nash is the starter. Jordan Lay as the backup. Running backs, Todd Gurley, Barkley, Carry-On. Copa with the fullback. I love it. Mike Evans as a wide receiver. Nothing else. No tight end. No left tackle. Whitehair is there. Where is Norwell? Norwell for the... I don't even remember who the hell we took him off of, to be honest. Norwell is a Pro Bowler for them. Harrison. So any defensive lineman? No. Left outside linebacker. Khalil Mack. No Roquan, which is a little shocking. Kyle Fuller has one of the spots. Amos has one of the spots. Tariq Cohen, despite the injury, has the kick return spot. Cody Parkey, best kicker, gets that one. Pretty good roster from our side. Good 6 to 7 names, I would say. You have some upgrades. We'll take a look at that in a moment. We usually take a look at that before we actually play. But here is the Super Bowl versus the Texans. We'll have to take a look at that. See who has the nod. Knox, I will upgrade him because he doesn't normally get upgrades. Boom, power rusher. What does he got? 1 power move. Yikes. Not very common you're going to see an upgrade from him. He's 24, almost 25, I think. Yeesh. That's rough. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It was a close one. It was an entertaining one. Maybe, subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. But most importantly, hopefully you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!